What's good, my Blazed movie going crew? It's your boy K. So, I got the chance to take a hit of this little movie joint called Escape Room that just dropped, which, of course, is Sony's way of cashing in on the escape room phenomenon that has been going on for a little while now. It follows a group of strangers who get invited to the world's most immersive escape room, only to find out that this shit gets real, and are forced to escape.
With that track.
And it sounds like a good enough premise to get blazed to, but while I was watching, I couldn't help but think, wait, what? So I thought it would be cool if we had a little bit of a story time and break down this joint and think of all the moments that made my high mind question why the hell did I go see this piece of shit? This is my hot thoughts from Escape Room. So the joint starts off with a guy crashing through a table, Jeff Hardy style, into a room where he sees a puzzle that will hopefully let him out. Nope. Turns out the puzzle actually triggers the room to close in tighter than a pair of skinny jeans and eventually squashes him so bad that a title card appears. We then jump into the character intro part of the movie where we meet lead girl Know-It-All Zoe, a shy and smart yet beautiful girl with some nice, beautiful eyes and nice kissable lips. How you doing, girl? Oh, shit. My bad. I got a little distracted there. Along with her, we meet douchebag Jason and discount alcoholic Shaggy, Ben, who was obviously the guy from the beginning of the movie, so, you're gonna see that part again later on. The three of them each get a special box that looks unopenable, but since the movie needs to advance, they get to open them. How? Who cares? It's a movie. You don't need to know all that. Inside their boxes are invitations to the latest immersive Minos escape room to test it out. And hey, if they manage to escape it, they'll get a $10,000 prize. Now, who could turn that down? Well, I'm sure douchebag Jason could have, since he seems to be a ballin' businessman, but the movie needs an asshole for us to cheer against, so he accepted to. We then jump to the Minos building where the main story takes place, only to get stuck into another character intro part of the movie. This time, we meet Karen from Daredevil as Amanda, Indian Steve Urkel Danny, and comedic relief old guy Mike, who all meet up with the other three characters to have a boring bonding moment, which allows us to take a nap. And once we wake up, Discount Shaggy has had enough of this boring moment too and decided to go take a little smoke break. No, not the good kind. A cigarette smoke break. Yuck. Already hate him. And now, so does everybody else, because he triggers the first room to start. And with the help of a Know-It-All Zoe, the room turns to a hot box. No, not that kind of hot box. Yeah, more like that. Which causes Karen's PTSD to kick in, forcing her to take a chill pill and drink some water, while the rest of them try to figure out a way out. They eventually figure out that they need to weigh down some coasters with water to open the door and allow them to escape. Good thing Karen didn't drink all the water or they'd be screwed. Well, I'm sure they could have just weighed the cup down with anything else like, the magazines, the Lay's, or even some PP. But they escape nonetheless and start to realize that this shit is not a game, motherfuckers!
That was real!
Well, everyone except Indian Steve Urkel, who is still coming from how immersive he thinks the rooms are. They then manage to get out of the boring room thanks to a little detective work from Shaggy and find themselves in the North Pole, where they're about to freeze their asses off. They do a little searching and find with a key stuck in the middle that they gotta get out. So, for the first time ever, a cigarette smoker comes in handy and has a lighter on him to help them melt the ice. But when Indian Steve Urkel gets his hand on it, the game master, I guess, thinks that is cheating. I don't know. They didn't really explain the rules. And sends his ass through the ice, leading to our first lame death of the movie. Too bad. Danny was really annoying, and I kind of wanted him to get a little more suffering, like Jigsaw style, but oh well, he's gone. And now, with no lighter, the crew is forced to use their hands to melt the ice. I probably would have just peed on it, or just used my hot ass breath, but I'm pretty sure not everybody has hot breath like me, so they're stuck using their hands, and we're forced to watch a boring montage of them sitting and sitting and sitting. Oh, sorry. Before they finally get the key free, they use the key to escape that leads them to the next room, the upside down room, where they have to fight the Demogorgon army to help save Mike and, sorry, I was kind of getting this movie confused with another more interesting story. But instead, we get stuck with a game of musical floor as they gotta scramble to find the doorknob, which Karen managed to do so. But before she can get to the door, she falls 12 stories, and with no Matt Murdock to help her, she dies. Which is sad because she was kind of the best part of the movie, but not before she gives the others the nod to escape. Even though they probably could have just opened the door without the knob, just turned the screw or something, but they are movie characters, so they are kind of stupid. Next, we get to the third room where the film stopped being as creative and find each member's hospital bed. Here is where we kind of get some expositions as to why they are here in the first place. Each of them were sole survivors of accidents. Karen, a former war vet, Discount Shaggy, driving drunk accident, comedic relief old guy, mining accident, douchebag Jason, stranded at sea, know-it-all Zoe, airplane crash, and Indian Steve Urkel, house poisoning, and are now being tested to see who is the luckiest of the lucky. The room is triggered and they are 5 minutes to find a way out or get poisoned like Indian Steve Urkel's family. Know-it-all Zoe says some stuff that no one understands about not playing along and proceeds to lose her mind and bang her head against the wall and stuff, while the others figure out they need to use their heart rate to open the next door. They use their heart rate, but nothing. So douchebag Jason thinks they need to get it even higher instead of, maybe trying to lower their heart rates, which is probably the most logical choice, but the movie needs some tension, so douchebag forces comedic relief old guy to use a defibrillator, which ultimately kills him. Damn, now who's gonna make all the bad jokes? Oh yeah, me! After satisfying his bloodlust, douchebag Jason decides to try and do the logical thing and lower his heart rate, which, look at that, it works! And the door opens. Zoe decides to stay and get poisoned to prove her point, typical woman, while the other two watch as she passes out to her death. The two guys then get led to the best room of them all, the drug room, baby, where they accidentally take a little bit too much and start to trip out, Guardians of the Galaxy style, and need to find the antidote. Discount Shaggy finds the antidote, but instead of doing the logical thing and taking it, he decides to tell douchebag Jason, who proceeds to beat his ass for it. Luckily for Discount Shaggy, douches can't fight, which allows him to get the upper hand and eventually kill the douche. He then falls into a room Jeff Hardy style and the movie picks up where it started, but this time he manages to escape and ultimately win the game. Congratulations. He then meets the Game Master, who gives more boring exposition about rich people wanting entertainment and gladiators and blah 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 blah, before he eventually tries to kill Shaggy because, nobody was supposed to survive, I guess. Luckily for Shaggy though, I'm a big fat liar, and Know-it-all Zoe was right. She didn't die after all, faking being poisoned and having foam come out of her mouth somehow. She manages to reappear and killing the Game Master and help freeze them both, escaping the escape room once and for all. And they do the right thing and go get the popo, but when they finally do come back, everything's gone. I don't really know how the people got all those rooms out that fast, but it's a movie, so whatever. The movie's over, we get to go home, finally. What? What do you mean it still went on after that? Let me rewatch this real quick.
3 days later.
Oh my god. Okay, so apparently I guess I blacked out this part of the movie, but after that ending, the movie keeps going for some reason. And we meet back up with Know-it-all Zoe and Discount Shaggy, who I guess are dating or something right now. And Know-it-all Zoe has done a little research and found out that Dr. Wu-Tan Yu is behind the whole escape room thing, and has found out his location. So they call the police. Oh no, wait, they don't do that. They decide they're gonna go fight them, John Wick style, I guess, and get on an airplane to go to New York or whatever. And Dr. Wu-Tan Yu knows that they're coming, so he's planning to sabotage their airplane by making it to an airplane version of an escape room. Yeah, I know, it sounds stupid. I thought the same thing, but they had to set it up a sequel, I guess, somehow. Oh my god, I hope this doesn't get a sequel. But hey, that's what my high mind got out of taking a hit of this January joint. But maybe you thought something different. Let me know by sparking it up in the comment section below. And new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the Blaze crew where we stay getting lit off of everything movie related. I'm Kay, and always remember, blaze it.